Hi, and welcome to Research Project and Consultation Part 2. I'm actually excited to guide you through this next stage of your research journey. So this is the course that is a continuation from Part 1, where you have developed the foundation of your study through Chapter 1, 2, and 3, in which that in the first three chapters, you have defined your problem, you explore the literature, and you design your methodology. So now in part 2, we move from planning your research to actually conducting the research. Okay, so these are the list of topics that will be covered for the next few months for this course. So we have several topics to continue from the first part of a research project and methodology. So the topics are on data collection, topic 7, topic 8 on data cleaning, topic 9 on analyzing and to interpret the quantitative data. Topic 10 is analyzing and to interpret the qualitative data. And topic 11 is writing the discussion chapter. And the last one will be a video to prepare you for the submission of the full 5 chapters, combining the first 3 and the remaining 2 chapters. The main purpose of this subject is actually to help you to bring your research project to completion. So at the end of this course, you will have a real data collected. You're going to analyze your results. You're going to interpret the findings. And as a whole, you're going to complete chapter 4 and 5. And finally, you need to present your work professionally to the academic panel. And this is the phase where your research stops being theoretical and becomes a real investigation that you will carry out and report on. In part 1, you build the scaffolding of the study, of your study. So you explore the research background, you develop the problem statement, you identify the gaps in the literature, and you design your methodology. So for task 2 here, task in part 2 here, you're going to execute the plan. So this is the plan, the point where your research takes shape. Your job is not just to write about research, but to actually execute it. So this include an understanding on how to do data collection, how to analyze it accurately, and how to present your findings clearly and meaningfully. Okay, depending to the approach you have selected and you have stated in your chapter 3 of methodology, your data collection process will look differently. So if you are conducting quantitative research, you will be distributing surveys or questionnaire and collecting numerical data from your participants. So you will learn how to select or identify the right respondents to ensure reliable measurement for each of your variable. You're going to avoid response bias and you're going to prepare your data for statistical analysis. So meanwhile, if you are conducting qualitative research, your focus will be on interview, group discussion, group interviews, or even document analysis. So during this stage, you will learn how to design effective interview method. You're going to conduct a meaningful conversation with your participants. You're going to record and transcribe data and develop themes that can capture the real human resource experiences. So regardless of which methods you have chosen, the course will guide you through the ethical consideration, proper planning, and to implement the correct implementation. So once you have done your data collection, you will move to chapter 4. So in quantitative studies, this chapter includes descriptive statistics, reliability testing, correlation, regression, or other statistical techniques, depending to your research question. But remember, numbers alone are not enough. So you will learn on how to interpret those numbers. You're going to learn how to explain what they meant in relation to your study. And in qualitative study, Chapter 4 will involve coding, categorizing responses, and identifying recurring themes. So you will explore patterns. You're going to identify um, the you will explore patterns, and you're going to highlight the key narratives, and you're going to explain what the participants' words that is revealed related to the research problem. So the goal of chapter 4 is to present your results clearly and accurately while keeping your research question at the center. Remember that all this you will be doing it, with the guidance of your academic supervisor. So having a good discussion with your academic supervisor will basically help you to design very good data collection. After presenting your findings, you will finalize your research in chapter 5. So this chapter ties everything together, and it helps you to give meaning to your work. Right, so under this chapter 5, you're going to link your results back to the literature. You're going to discuss whether your findings support or contradict from the previous findings. And on top of that, you're going to see if the theoretical framework that you have proposed can reflect the results of your study, and also to see the practical implication based on the findings. So in terms of the limitation, so if there is a limitation of your study, you're going to highlight it and propose recommendation for future research or practices. So chapter 5 is your opportunity to show the academic value of your work and its potential impact in the real world. So at the end of the course, you are required to submit the complete 5 chapters of your research project. So this is your full and finalized research report, in which that it contains chapter 1, introduction, chapter 2, literature review, chapter 3, methodology, chapter 4, analysis and finding, and chapter 5 is on your discussion and conclusion. Okay, so submission that you are doing should reflect the alignment and the accuracy and the clarity across all chapters, followed by a presentation. Okay, by the end of research project and consultation part 2, you will not only complete your work, you will gain a valuable research and analytical skill that you can apply in many areas of your career. Hence, this course is designed to guide you step by step from data collection to the analysis, to the interpretation, and also on the final reporting. I'm looking forward to working with you as as you bring your research to the final form. So let's begin our part 2 of your research journey with confidence, determination, and curiosity. Bye for now. So I'll be seeing you for the next video.